My name's Philip Hughes Parry. I'm the managing partner of Ellis Builders. We've been working with Solid for 7 years now. They've always been a great partner to work with. We as a builder do a lot of what we call accessibility work. So we're building solutions for the more vulnerable people in society. So we do a lot of things in access, roll-in bathrooms. Our business has a particular speciality in building residential elevator systems. Solid, from the process of bidding it to walking through, all the guys on the job have always been really high quality. We've never had an issue with installing an elevator system or a lift system or having any problems with any of the RAM systems because they take it seriously. Solid align with us really well. We try to be very communicative. These days it seems like something that people are lacking a little bit in our industry, so we try to be overly communicative, and they really align with us on that because, you know, right from the bidding process through to walking through and talking to their crews out on the job, they work with us on that front, but they also work with the client as well, and they're really good at, you know, dealing with the customer. Any issues or anything that comes up on the job, they're very good at kind of, you know, relaying to them personally. They all have, you know, that great kind of personability that we expect. We look for, you know, folks that are looking ahead on the job. You know, the materials aren't always there. Solid guys are always kind of looking the day before to make sure they have everything for the next day, and sometimes if we need to order stuff in or get it couriered in, we're kind of ahead of the game. I think in the elevator work, being able to say we know what we're doing and we're working with partners that have done this before and really know what they're doing as well, and making this kind of everything as accurate as possible. Just having that confidence to be able to say that and knowing that you've got the partners to back it up. I mean, Solid does 60% of that job, you know, between framing work and siding and roofing and, you know, the trim work. You know, they really do a lot of that project. So I can say Solid, you know, since we bought the business, they've always been a big part of our company, and we've never looked to find anyone else to replace them. Solid's always been a kind of a dependable backstop for us. It's not just the work they do, but they're an advisor to us as well. You know, we don't know everything about the projects we do, and they're doing this work, you know, every day, from the trim guys to the framing guys to the siders. They've been really helpful to reach out to sometimes just for a little bit of kind of clarity or a little bit of advice on a project. If I had to describe working with Solid, I would say the three words that come to mind are dependable, communicative, and trustworthy. I would refer anyone else that's in the general construction world to Solid if they're looking for a great partner. I want to be able to say, you know, thank you to the Solid guys for all of the support they've given our business. You know, we're not the biggest game in town, but we've never been treated any differently. Every single person I've met at Solid has done a great job for us. They've supported us, they've done good work. Yeah, we'll be going nowhere in the future. So we're very happy with Solid.